Good morning again. And today, this morning, guess what? I'll be reading again from John O'Donohue. And it's about the day, it's about the new beginning. No day is ever the same, and no day stands still. Each one moves through a different territory, awakening new beginnings. A day moves forward in moments, and once a moment has flickered into life, it vanishes and is replaced by the next. It is fascinating that this is where we live, within an emerging lace work that continuously unravels. Often a fleeting moment can hold a whole sequence of the future in distilled form. That unprepared second when you looked in a parent's eye and saw death already beginning to loom. Or the second you noticed a softening in someone's voice and you knew that a friendship was beginning. Or catching your partner's gaze upon you and knowing the love that surrounded you. Each day is seeded with recognitions. So just a beautiful reminder, especially this morning when I woke up and just looking out, it's like, oh, it's foggy again. And it's very easy for the whole body to like settle into this knowing or a memory that yesterday it was foggy too. So that's a way that I notice, like, because it's something familiar, that the body just start to relax, and it's almost like mm, it's almost like falling back to sleep, because like, oh, I did it before. Yesterday it was foggy. Just gonna put on the layers. So it's just like reminding myself today, oh, it's foggy. It's a new foggy. It's a different kind of foggy than yesterday. And not to become complacent, and to wake up and to recognize, like, wow, this is a brand new day, and something special will happen today, something different special than yesterday. So, and I love the last sentence of reminding that each day is seeded with recognitions, the seeded. So hopefully today, your day, will be filled with that, the recognition of different things happening in your life. Mm. So we'll begin, and if you have a block, you might want to have a block near you. We're going to do some gate pose later, and maybe use a block. Okay. If you don't, you can use a water bottle as well to help. Mm. So once you have everything you need, please come into a comfortable seated position. Mm. And before you close your eyes, open your eyes for a moment and just look around you. Look at your mat, the one that you have been practicing on for maybe years or months. Give it a little good hand rubbing to thank your mat and the block, your space, your home, a little blessing to recognize that today they are different as well. And then close your eyes and settle into the body, settle into the mat, settle into the earth. And for a moment to give thanks to this new beginning, to be and to ask for blessings to recognize moments of beginnings Perhaps today you also encounter a new beginning of a friendship with someone, or a friendship with a tree or with nature, or recognize that gaze in your partner's eyes that love is surrounding you, or even recognizing from someone's eyes or in a situation where ending is coming. And then begin layering your breath with Yoga Ujjayi breath, welcoming each inhale with a big open heart, and with great respect, completely exhale that breath out, and recognizing the cycle of life just within yourself, the inhale and the exhale, and the preciousness of the breaths that we have for the rest of our lives. Next time when you inhale, on the top of the inhalation, please hold the breath for a moment, holding it in. Relax the body as you hold the breath and bring attention to your heart. Let your heart be filled and expand with the holding of the breath. In your own body wisdom, intelligence, knowing that the prana is alive inside you, nourishing you. And then with gentleness, begin to relax your throat, relax the body, and exhale. Empty, 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 empty all the breath out. Squeeze the belly button in and up. Hold for a brief moment, holding the breath out. Empty, empty, empty. And then relax and let the breath come back. Slowly moving back to your natural rhythm of your breath, and bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, setting an intention for your practice. And once you set the intention, and bow to yourself, nodding, drawing chin to chest. As you bow, become aware of your back body. Just noticing also the stretch of the back body as you lower your head. Relax your jaw, relax your throat, relax your shoulders, and then deeper bow, touch the earth, give thanks to Mother Earth. Just trusting that you're always provided. You're always provided by her. And then slowly sitting up tall. We'll do a few neck and shoulders warming up. So gently begin to roll halfway, a half moon. Roll to the right and then inhale, slowly roll back, center, and then pass to your left. So closing your eyes and notice the range of motion as you roll your neck. Relax your jaw. If it's helpful, to exhale through the mouth if that will help to relax any strain around the neck. And next time when you roll the head to the right, we'll stay on the right for a while. And extending your left arm towards the mat and walking the arm a little bit further away from the body as you lean the head to the right. Just one more breath. Then relax your left arm back on your lap. Turn the head to the opposite direction and then now extend the right arm out. Deep breath and relax the arm. Draw your chin back to your chest and then roll the shoulders as high as you can and then back. So your chin is towards your chest as you roll the shoulders up and back, raising shoulders up and back, and then reverse direction. And next time when you raise the shoulders as high as you can, keep the shoulders up and then lift your face slowly. Look up towards the sky and then back, chin to chest. So nodding the head, yes, 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 as you keep the shoulders up. And then when the head is lifted up, then turn the head nose while still maintaining the shoulders up. Just a few more rounds. And next time when the head comes to center, slowly begin to release the shoulders down. Go really slow. Once the shoulders relax, take a moment of pause and just notice. And then turn the palms up. Inhale, reach arms up to the sky. Exhale, draw hands in Anjali Mudra by your heart. So a couple more rounds, sun breath. Inhale, lifting up, a slight arching of your back. And then deep exhale. One more round, inhale. And then a deep exhale, hands to heart, and then open hands, slight right arm to the side, lateral stretch. Deep exhale, inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Back and forth. Going from expansion, lifting and expansion, and then a release and leaning to one side. So coordinating with breath, exhale, leaning to one side, inhale, expand, coming back to center. So we'll all meet on the right side. So leaning to the right, right arm on the ground, reach and then circle the wrist. And then circle the other way. And one more extension of the arm. Lean a little more to the ground, pressing left hips towards the earth. And then exhale, I'm going to circle the arm down in front of you, your left arm. And then inhale, reach the arm up. One more round. Exhale, circle it down. Inhale, reach the arm up. Once the arm is up, stay up. Fingers wide open, engage your core. Reach the arm towards the sky and lift the torso back up. Keep the arm high. Lift the other arm. Hook your thumbs together. Fingers wide open. Drop your chin to your chest. And stay here for 2 deep breaths. Attention to the ribs as you breathe in and out. One more. And exhale, release left arm down, lean to the other side, and then the wrist, right wrist. The other side, the other way. And then go a little deeper. Extend the arm. Press your left sits bones down, your right sits bones down. And then half circle. Bring it down, arm down in front of you. And then reach the arm up. Exhale, down. Last time. Reach it up. All the way up. So directly up, fingers wide open. Engage your core. Keep reaching the arm up as you pull your body up. And then one more time, extending left arm, hook your thumbs. So this Garuda Mudra. Open fingers wide, elbows may be bent. Lower chin to chest. Two more rounds of deep breath. Focus on the side body. Exhale, slowly lift your head and lower your arms. Slowly, slowly, slowly down. Back to your lap. Palms on lap. Close your eyes and just take a moment and notice how you feel. See if Yoga breath is naturally happening right now. You're taking deeper breath, fuller breath. And then slowly open your eyes. If your eyes are closed, lean forward and remove any props you're sitting on. Release your legs in front of you, hands behind, and then windshield wipers your knees. And next time the knees come to the right side, you're going to slide the heels in and sitting a little taller. Right hand on the ground and then left hand on your hip. And gonna lean a little bit more to your right hand behind you so that the front hip can be lifted slightly. And see if it's possible to make circle with that hip. And then circle the other way. Maybe a small circle. And then press. And now press the whole hip towards your right knee. And then exhale. Bring the hip back so that you can feel the sits bones is pressing towards the ground. So we're going to do back and forth. Back and then pressing hips towards knee and then sitting back. One more. And then sitting back. And once you sit back, lift your torso, face your right knee, hands on the ground. And then inhale, arch your back. And as you exhale, bow, hinge from your hips, bow towards heart, towards knee. And then inhale, round your back up. Lift the heart and then exhale. All the way down. Continue to exhale and round your back. Lift your heart as you inhale. And then bow. Two more rounds. So listening to the flow of your breath. Diving forward. And then rounding all the way up. Next time when you dive forward, when you stay on the ground, walk your hands a little further into a twist. So elbows on the ground, walk your elbows towards the back. And stay in twist. Notice your breaths, notice the belly, any movements in your back body. And if there's more space, you can walk the elbows a little bit further, deepen the twist. Mm. One more here, one more breath. And then walk the elbows, unravel from the twist, come back to where your right knee is. press into your hands so you can sit up and lean onto the right hand and then pick up the whole hips and a gentle back bend. And exhale, come all the way down, hips back down, and then lean back. Feet are wide open again. And we'll do the other side. So just a few rounds of knees down, windshield wipers, knees. And then knees to the left. Slide the heels in, sitting up. Lean to your left hand, right hand on hips. And see if it's possible to make circle with the top hip. And then circle the other way. And then we'll do this pressing forward, hip press forward towards your left knee, and then hips back. So back and forth. Just notice the range of motion. Leaning forward and then sitting back down on that hip one last time. And then when you sit back down, lift the torso and then turn in, so body turn towards your left knee, hands on either side, and then arch your back as a big inhale. Exhale, bow forward towards that knee. And continue. Inhale, rising, exhale, bow. Next time when you bow forward, we're going to stay bow, elbows come towards forward, and then begin to walk the elbows towards the back into a twist. Deep belly breath. Relax your legs, relax your neck. Go a little deeper into the twist. If there's space to move a little deeper. And next exhalation, slowly walk your elbows back towards that knee. And straighten the arms, palms on the ground, and then lean on the left side of your hand, lean to the left hand, and pick up the hips. And a lateral bend or a back bend, whatever is feel comfortable where you lift your hips up. And give yourself a good stretch. And exhale, coming back towards the ground. Slide your feet to the back and come into table position. And then walking your hands forward towards the front of your mat and a big hip circling. And circle the other way. And then lean back with your arms forward. Lean back and tuck the toes under. Come to puppy stretch. So lifting wrists and elbows off the mat as you lean back towards your heels, heart towards the earth, forehead towards the ground. One more stretch here. And then palms down. Slide your palms under your shoulders. Pick up the body. Lift the body. Feet are tucked under. Oh, then lift your knees. And send your hips back into downward facing dog. Bending one knee, stretching the other leg, and stretching the back of the legs. Pedal your feet. Gentle
Shaking head, yes, 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 and no, 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 no. And then a full expression of down dog, feet are parallel, either knees bent or knees straight. Lean back as much as you can. Relax your neck. And then look at the space in front. Walk your feet forward. Feet are hip width apart. And move into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise halfway up. Palms on your thighs. Exhale, bow towards yourself again. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, rise halfway up. And exhale. Hold on to the ankles, knees bend. And forward fold. One. Stay here for two big breaths. One more. And the knees bent. Lift your torso, palms on your knees, so halfway up. And lifting your heart, lifting the head. Stay halfway. And then slide your palms all the way up towards your thighs as you straighten your legs. Once you come into a standing position, lift the arms all the way up, sun breath. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Two more. Inhale, sun breath. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. And stay in Tadasana. Make any micro movements, adjusting your feet, leaning forward or back, wriggling your toes. Exhale, bending your knees as you sit back into Utkatasana. So you decide how low you want to go. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Fingers wide open, slide shoulder blades down. Do 5 rounds of Kapalabhati. If you like to go longer or stronger, please do so. Expelling the breath out through the nose. Exhale, bow all the way down. Uttanasana, straightening your legs. Bend your knees, hands on the ground, one leg at a time. Send yourself back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting your heels all the way up to the sky. Exhale, knees towards the ground and touch the ground. So keep your knees on the ground, keep your hips high, elbows begin to bend. Very slowly lower your chest in the space between your hands, and then when you're about an inch away, slide your torso forward. Move into a gentle up dog. Look up to the sky. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, lifting hips, knees back, downward facing dog. Next inhalation, walk your feet forward. Uttanasana, bow towards yourself. Inhale, rise halfway up. Adha Uttanasana. Exhale, bow again. Knees bend. Hold on to the ankles as you bow. Knees bend. Slide your hands on top of your knees. Halfway up, Utkatasana. Inhale, release your arms up. 5 rounds of Kapalabhati. Next inhalation, slowly straightening your legs. Bring your hands together. And exhale, bring hands back to heart. Take a moment of pause. Notice your breath. Do one more round, the same flow. So inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Keep the arms up, fingers wide open. Begin to bend your knees, lower your hips. Utkatasana. Feel the strength of your back. In one round of Kapalabhati. deep exhale, bow towards yourself. Uttanasana. Exhale, bend your knees. Hands on the ground, walk your feet one at a time into downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting your heels as high as you can. Exhale, lower knees towards the ground. Keep your hips up. Begin to bend the elbows, elbows towards your torso. Lower your chest between your hands and then glide torso forward, a gentle up dog. And exhale, tuck the toes under. Next inhalation, lift hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward with both feet, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise halfway up. Exhale, bow again. Bending knees, palms on your knees, halfway up, Utkatasana. Inhale, reach arms all the way up towards the sky. Begin to slowly stand up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Deep breath. Stay in Tadasana for one more deep breath. Hmm. Inhale, reach your arms up, sun breath. Exhale, swan dive. Bow towards yourself all the way. Bending your knees, one knee at a time. Come towards the ground. And then lean back into child pose. And stay in child pose for two deep Dirga breath. Breathing into belly, ribs, chest. And then exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. And then one more. And sliding hands under your shoulders. Slowly press yourself up into a seated position and come onto your knees. And walking your knees so they're hip width apart. If you need extra padding, you can turn the mat longwise or whichever way you're facing and add extra padding for your knees. If you have a block, bring the block close to you. Extend your right leg out to the side and your block on the left side of your mat. So taking a moment to, when you extend the leg out, turn the foot at a 90-degree angle and aligning so that the hips is pulled back, the left hip align with your knee, your hip, and shoulder. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up and hook your thumbs first, fingers wide open. And focus the breath on the side body. And then exhale, lower right arm towards the right leg and a half moon in Garipasana. And engage your core. Inhale, bring torso back up. Exhale, find the block or your water bottle. Make the block tall and then move it to the side as you lean to the side so that the shoulders, if tall is too high for your arm, you can flatten the block and go a little deeper and move into a side extension. If you like a little challenge, you can move the block even further and then pick up the leg and move into a balancing gate pose. So you choose what is comfortable for you this morning. And then exhale and then lower the arm all the way down and bring the hand, slide the hand on your hip, and then open the chest just slightly, a slight back bend looking up. Deep breath. Next inhalation, reach arm up, engage your core. Use your core, bring your torso back all the way up. Bring hands on your hips, bend the extended leg, and then slowly slide the knee back. Sit back onto your heels. Exhale, bow forward, child pose. And take a moment of pause. And a little side, rocking side to side. Release any tension in your hips. Hmm. And then hands back under shoulders, slowly press up again, back to on your knees. Move the prop, your block to the other side. And then extending the left leg out to the side. So taking your time to establish the ground, your feet, your foot, and your knee. Once you feel aligned and steady, inhale, reach your arms all the way up again, Garuda Mudra. So hooking the thumbs, spreading the fingers wide open. So there's a lot of energy around your arms. Focus on expanding the ribs as you breathe in and out. And then exhale, release left arm to the side. And then a lateral stretch, feeling the half moon on the right side of the body. Sliding shoulder blade down. One more breath, engage your core, bring torso up, find your block, find the shape that you like to engage the block, and then lean to the side and lateral stretch. And again, if you like to practice some balancing, lifting the leg up, whichever is comfortable. If your leg is down, release the arm down, left hand on the hip, and then open the chest. So a little twist of the torso. Look up to the sky. Deep breath. And inhale, reach arm, left arm back on the back towards the sky. Engage your core. Slowly, slowly rise back up. Hands, both hands on hips. Bend left knee. And then sit back. Open the knees wider this time. And come all the way back to child pose. Rock gently side to side. Relax your breath. And hands again find under the shoulders, press up, seated, and then lean to your left side so that your left heel is towards the inner thigh of your right leg and extending your right leg out. This is a good time to grab a prop to sit a little higher. So move into Mahamudra. So flexing the extended leg, heel very close to the inner thigh of your extended leg. Turn your torso again to face, so a little twist. Keep the arms out on either side, perhaps in a tent position. And lengthen the spine. As you lengthen the spine, draw the right leg back into the socket. And then hinging, keeping the integrity of the spine as you hinge forward. So you're still aligning the spine in the head, walking your hands a little further forward. And stay in Mahamudra. Knee maybe bend, a little slightly bent to facilitate more opening in your lower back.
And then exhale, lower your head towards your knee. So Janu Shishasana, head to knee, forward fold. So see, you can maintain spaciousness in your lower back as you lower the head towards the knee. Relax the throat, relax your shoulders. Hmm. Next time you exhale, exhale through your mouth. And then inhale, lengthen the spine, lifting the head, come back all the way up again. We'll twist to the other side, so a counter twist. And come back center. And the switch leg. Switching side. So sitting up tall, readjust your prop. And once you establish your seat, turn torso facing the extended leg, hands on either side. And then draw that leg, the extended leg, back into the socket. And then as you exhale, hinging from your hips. First, Mahamudra. So keeping the torso at an angle, palms down. And applying your Ujjayi breath. Softening the eyes. And next exhalation, begin to lower your head towards your knee. Into Janu Shishasana. And a deep exhale through your mouth. And while you're still bowing, notice the body. Notice where your belly button is. And just slightly draw the belly button in. And then with a deep inhale, begin to lengthen and lift the torso back up. And then a counter twist. So keep the alignment of the spine and neck as you twist to the opposite side. And inhale, come back center. Bring your legs together, remove the prop. Sitting in the center of your mat, holding on to the back of your legs. And then slowly roll the spine down, one vertebra at a time. Keep looking, gazing at your thighs as you're lower down. Once you're down, take a moment of pause. Walk your feet close to your buttocks and about hip width apart. Arms extended by your side, palms down. First, just relax the back body and the back of the head. Feel your feet hip width apart. The relaxation of your sacrum, your lower back, mid back, upper back, and the back of the head. Relax your heart. And then bring attention to your feet again. Press your feet down and then slowly peel sacrum, lower back, mid back, all the way up towards the sky. And walking your arms underneath, closer and closer. Interlace your hands, move into Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. Pressing the hips up to the sky, lengthening the thighs. And one more lifting up. Exhale, release the hips. Begin to slowly separate the arms underneath, one vertebra at a time. Lower the spine back down. Take a moment of pause.
Hug knees to chest. Circle the hips, massage your lower back. Massage the other way. And the knees very, very close to your chest. Hug knees. And then roll yourself all the way to the right side in a fetal position. Then open the left arm all the way up and out into a supine twist. Relax your jaw, relax your hips. And then bring your knees to center. Hug your knees back to center. And then roll over to the opposite side, to your left side in the fetal position. And then inhale, reach your right arm all the way up and above and out until you open yourself into supine twist on the side. A few deep breath. Relax the eyes. Next inhalation, bring knees back again to center, turn head back to center. One more hug. And slowly extending your legs and get ready for Shavasana. Grabbing any props you need. Hmm. Once you open the legs wider than hip width apart, spread the arms out as well. Gently turn the head side to side. Just reminding yourself to relax. Hmm. Become aware of the earth. Be aware of this deeper sensation of the earth, this gravity drawing you down, aware of your house, the safety of your home, and the safety of this physical home, this body. Begin to relax your feet, ankles, your shin bones, your knees, your thighs. Begin to relax your hips, lower back, mid back, and upper back. Relax your back, the whole back, all the way to the back of the head, and let that weight begin to relax your forehead, your eyes, tongue, throat. Shoulders all the way down, the arms, palms. Relax your heart, your belly. Relax your breath. Slowly draw attention back to your breath. Taking deeper breaths in, exhaling through your mouth. Become aware of the that cycle of breaths, the continuing cycle of breath happening over and over again. And then gently bringing some movements to your fingers, your toes. And then big stretch. Ugh. Hug shoulders and knees to shoulders. And then curl into a fetal position on one side and take a moment, a few moments actually, just staying curled up. Become aware of deep breath, aware of movements in the back body. Hmm. And then press up with your top hand and come into a seated position, either eyes open or eyes closed. We'll sit together for a couple minutes. Become aware of breath. Hmm. Become aware of your breath by deepening the breath with yoga. Just bringing the quotes back to your heart as you stay present with your breath. Just start with that first sentence where he said, "No day is ever the same, and no day stands still. Each one moves through a different territory, awakening new beginnings." And in a way, it's like your breath. No breath is ever the same, and no breath stands still. Each breath moves through a different territory, awakening new beginning. So fully commit your attention to your breath for another minute. Next time you exhale, slowly transition back to your natural rhythm of your breath. Slowly draw your hands to Anjali Mudra by your heart. Bring your intention back to your heart. And take a moment to give gratitude to this new beginning, this new day, this new breath, this new moment. And please join me to dedicate the fruit of our practice to benefit all beings. And trusting that our practice
in his own way does uplift the world. And join me in the sound of Om to end the class. Take a deep breath in. And gently bow to yourself, acknowledging the teacher in your heart. Deeper bow to Mother Earth, giving thanks to her generosity. And I lifting my gaze so I can see you. I bow to you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan. Thank you, thank you.